Hearty congratulations to all the graduates of the 9th Convocation. When the particular head of the institute rises and begins to call the names of the graduating students, all the students of the respective institution shall rise and shall remain standing until all the names are completely read. A warm and hearty welcome to the 9th Convocation of GITAM. I extend a warm welcome to all the candidates, esteemed guests, and dignitaries to the 9th Convocation of GITAM. Members of the audience and the graduating students are requested to occupy their allotted seats. Kindly switch off your mobile phones. A warm welcome to the 9th Convocation of GITAM. I extend a warm welcome to all the candidates, esteemed guests, and all the dignitaries to the 9th Convocation. While the procession enters the Convocation Hall, the candidates, invited guests, and all the visitors shall remain standing until the members of the procession take their allotted seats on the dais. Likewise, in the end, please remain standing until the procession leaves the auditorium. Members of the audience and the graduating students are requested to occupy their allotted seats. I extend a warm welcome to all the candidates, esteemed guests, and all the dignitaries to the 9th Convocation of GITAM. Hearty congratulations to all the graduates of the 9th Convocation. Please maintain the decorum and decency during the proceedings of the convocation. Please make sure not to move in the aisle during the convocation. During the pronouncement of pledge, the students graduating shall remain standing. When the particular head of the institute rises and begins to call the names of the graduating students, all the students of the respective institution shall rise and shall remain standing until all the names are completely read. To receive their degrees, the graduating students shall take the staircase from the left and alight by the staircase from the right. The university expects its graduating students to uphold the highest morals and ethical standards. Members of the audience and the graduating students are requested to occupy their allotted seats. While the procession enters the convocation hall, the candidates, invited guests, and all the visitors shall remain standing until the members of the procession take their allotted seats on the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, the honorable members of the procession are going to step into the convocation hall in a few minutes. I request the august gathering to maintain silence. Also note that when the procession enters the convocation hall, the gathering is requested to rise. A warm and hearty welcome to all the dignitaries, honorable members of the procession, and the esteemed chief guest of the day to the 9th convocation of GITAM. I extend a warm welcome to all the dignitaries to the 9th convocation of GITAM. A warm and hearty welcome to all the dignitaries, honorable members of the procession, and the esteemed chief guest of the day to the 9th convocation of GITAM. Prayer, Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam, Sufalam, Malayaj Sheetalam, Shasya श्यामलां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनीं फुल्लकुसुमितद्रुमदलशोभिनीं सुहासिनीं सुमधुरभाषिणीं सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्
Annual report by the Vice Chancellor.
Let the Vice Chancellor present the annual report.
Honorable Chancellor, Professor K. Ramakrishna Rao Garu, esteemed Chief Guest, Professor Balaram Bhargava, Secretary, Department of Health Research and Director General, ICMR, distinguished recipient of Honorary Doctorate, Sri Peri Ravikumar Garu, Honorable Vice President, Professor M. Gangadhar Rao Garu, members of the governing body and the Board of Management, Pro-Vice Chancellors, heads of institutes, registrar, heads of departments, faculty, staff, students, distinguished invitees, press and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. On this momentous occasion, I am pleased to welcome you all to the 9th convocation of GITAM deemed to be university. Today, we have with us one of the most distinguished scientists of the country, Professor Balaram Bhargava, Secretary, Department of Health Research and Director General, ICMR. Professor Bhargava is an outstanding cardiologist and one of the foremost leaders in biomedical innovation, public health management, medical education and research. We are indeed grateful to you, sir, for graciously agreeing to be the chief guest and deliver the convocation address. On this 9th convocation, GITAM extends you a very cordial welcome. So far, GITAM as a university has successfully completed 11 years of glorious service to higher education in the country. This occasion also marks the completion of 38 years of GITAM as an educational institution of repute. The year 2017-18 has been very fulfilling for the university in terms of good response to its programs, excellent ratings given by various apex bodies, MOUs with globally reputed institutions, significant research output by the faculty, and above all, appreciable placement record. The highlights of the year 2017-18 are detailed in the printed version of my address circulated to you, and I would like to mention a few of them right now. 38th Foundation Day of GITAM was celebrated on 11th August 2018 at Visakhapatnam. Dr. Michael Eng, a Nobel laureate in medicine or physiology 2017 from Rockefeller University, New York, was conferred with GITAM Foundation Award 2018. His Nobel Prize work includes the discovery of molecular mechanisms controlling circadian rhythm. GITAM admission test, GAT, was successfully conducted at 48 centers, followed by online counseling at 9 centers. This year, the response for admissions was quite good. I am glad to report that UGC graded GITAM as Category 1 university and granted Category 1 graded autonomy. Further, I am happy to inform that GITAM is the only multi-campus, multi-faculty private deemed to be university to be accredited by NAAC with A+ grade. Similarly, we have secured respectable rankings in NIRF, Times World Rankings and UI Green Metric World Rankings. We have started new schools, namely School of Science, School of Pharmacy, School of Architecture, and School of Social Sciences and Humanities at our Hyderabad campus, and School of Science at our Bengaluru campus. This year, we have introduced several new programs like MTech Cyber Forensics and Information Security, MArch in Sustainable Architecture, LLM, MSc Nurse Practitioner in Critical Care, BBA Financial Markets, and BBA Business Analytics. In addition, MTech in Electronics Design and Technology was introduced at our Visakhapatnam campus in collaboration with CDAC. The Center for Learning and Sustainability has been strengthened. The center organized faculty development programs like advanced research methods and data analysis and skill development programs for the supporting staff. This year, a beginning was made to start iFocus mission to organize lectures by eminent personalities to inculcate leadership qualities. GITAM Science Activity Center, GUSAC, organized a novel event with the theme Technoforming, which is a mixture of innovative workshops, events, guest lectures, HR conclave, and literary festival. I am proud to report that we have doubled our internet capacity close to 5 Gbps, making GITAM one of the largest internet service providers of its kind for a university environment. We have also established an advanced state-of-the-art network operations center, GNOC, which monitors all the hardware and software services in the university on 24/7 basis. Further, a prestigious Unnat Bharat Abhiyan project sanctioned by MHRD, Government of India, is being successfully implemented by our Institute of Management. Our GITAM Institute of Technology established CM Skill Excellence Center in collaboration with APSSDC to train students in Google Android application development and Python programming. Besides strengthening central and advanced research laboratories, GITAM has taken several initiatives like establishment of intellectual property rights cell, research forum, cloud computing facility, and GLearn. In addition to the above, I am particularly happy to bring forth some of the specific initiatives taken by us. For academic and research collaboration, we have entered into MOUs with international universities like Nipsing University, Canada, Neon Polytechnic, Singapore, Wachemo University, Ethiopia, Egade Business School, Mexico. We also have entered into MOUs with Thomson Reuters, ACS Engineering, IFS Consultants, Red Hat India, and CDAC for mutual collaboration in research and training. The details are given in the printed version of my address. GITAM also organized a number of national and international seminars and conferences on currency risk management, cancer conclave, reduction in infant mortality, technologies of light combat aircraft, and several other specialized topics. Several student-related activities were organized by different institutes of the university, such as TACO 2017, Engineers Premier League, GPF 2K18, Advaita, Pranama 2018, etc. Such novel programs have brought out the latent talents in our students. Students also celebrated the Ethnic Day, Doctors' Day, International Yoga Day, National Science Day, etc. in a befitting manner. Engineering students of Bengaluru campus started a student magazine known as Ignite. Many distinguished scholars, CEOs, administrators, scientists, international faculty, and other dignitaries visited our university campuses during the last year. The interactions enriched the academic atmosphere of the three campuses. I am very happy to share with you that during the year, more than 2,600 students got placements in reputed organizations with lucrative salary packages. Dear graduating students, the future belongs to you. You should possess two pivotal qualities: resilience and imagination. You must face failures boldly, meet challenges, and finally emerge successful. Productivity requires hard work and total commitment. The students who are graduating today and those who will do so in the years to come must become agents of change and progress. You are living in exciting times and the future will challenge you. I am sure all of you will do wonderfully well to face the challenges that come in your way and bring name and fame to your alma mater. I wish each one of you the very best in the years to come. As I conclude, I once again express my sincere thanks to Professor Balram Bhargava for kindly accepting to be the chief guest and delivering the convocation address. Sir, we are eagerly looking forward to hear your message. Now, it's my pleasant duty to thank Honorable Chancellor Professor K. Ramakrishna Rao Garu, Honorable President Dr. M.V.S. Murthy Garu, and Honorable Vice President Professor M. Gangadhar Rao Garu for their support and encouragement. I thank the MHRD, UGC, AICTE, and other statutory authorities and funding agencies, and also the governments of Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and Telangana for their cooperation and support in all our endeavors for all the three campuses. I wholeheartedly congratulate the distinguished recipients of honorary degrees, winners of prizes and medals. I would like to place on record my deepest appreciation of the tireless efforts of all my colleagues and express my sincere gratitude to the members of the governing body and the Board of Management. Finally, I thank the guests, invitees, and the media friends for responding to our invitation and making the function a truly memorable event. On the occasion of this 9th convocation, let us collectively wish GITAM many more decades of success and even greater achievements. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Admission to the honorary degree of Doctor of Science to Professor Balram Bhargava.
This convocation of GITAM, deemed to be university, has been called to confer the honorary degree of Doctor of Science on Professor Bhargava and to confer the degree upon him.
Admission of Professor Balram Bhargava to the honorary degree of Doctor of Science.
Let Professor Balram Bhargava be now presented.
Mr. Chancellor, I deem it an honor and a privilege to present Professor Balram Bhargava, Director General, Indian Council of Medical Research, and Secretary, Department of Health Research, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. Professor Balram Bhargava was born in Lucknow on 21st July 1961. He received his medical training at the King George's Medical College, Lucknow. His insatiable thirst for knowledge and deep passion for research gave him the opportunity to broaden his perceptions and vision through advanced training in the field. With sharp acumen and versatility, he received advanced training at the Gardiner Institute, University of Glasgow, and the Washington Heart Center, Washington, D.C. Dr. Bhargava is a professor of cardiology at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi, and also serves as the executive director for Stanford India Biodesign Center, School of International Biodesign. In April 2018, he took over as Director General, Indian Council of Medical Research, and Secretary, Department of Health Research, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. Professor Bhargava is an outstanding cardiologist and one of the foremost leaders in biomedical innovation, public health, medical education, and medical research. During his tenure as faculty at AIIMS for over 25 years, he had treated about 250,000 patients and trained over 200 cardiologists, presently leading several departments and hospitals in India and abroad. Professor Bhargava is a born leader. He has established the School of International Biodesign at AIIMS, a unique interdisciplinary fellowship program to foster innovation and design in low-cost implants and devices. This school, in its 10 years since inception, has trained nearly 100 young innovators and has led to development of 30 low-cost medical devices, leading to 10 startups. 5 of the low-cost devices are in the Indian market, and 1 device has been approved by the USFDA. He developed the indigenous platinum iridium coil coronary stent and has been instrumental in clinically evaluating and establishing the use of medicated Indian stents like Supralimus at Sahajanand Medical Technology Surat and Release T Releases Medicals Hyderabad. These low-cost indigenous stents have benefited several thousands of patients. The philosophy of the program has been more for less for more, with a mandate to promote global, affordable, need-driven healthcare innovation. Professor Bhargava belongs to an era of medical professionals primarily relied on innate abilities of knowledge, intuition, and concern for the humanity and community. Besides medical contributions, he is well known for his social commitment. He has set up the CGMP Center for Excellence for Stem Cell Studies at AIIMS that has initiated treatment for patients with dilated cardiomyopathy. This has benefited a number of no-option heart failure patients waiting on the cardiac transplant list. Professor Bhargava is currently providing leadership for creative disease prevention, early detection, and transport system for sick cardiac patients, Mission Delhi by trained motorcycle first respondent paramedics. Professor Bhargava's innovations touched everyday lives of millions of people with a huge social impact, and he started the Society for Less Investigative Medicine. He has published several papers on the harmful cardiovascular effects of chewing tobacco and monitoring the blood pressure of DTC bus drivers in Delhi. He has led 2 major trials in India funded by the NIH Bethesda, USA, which has changed the nature of clinical practice. He has pioneered several techniques in interventional cardiology. Professor Bhargava's splendid academic competence, diligence, and devotion to profession earned him many awards, honors, and recognitions. He has been awarded the S.N. Bose Centenary Award by the Indian National Science Congress, National Academy of Sciences Platinum Jubilee Award, Tata Innovation Fellowship, Vasvik Award for Biomedical Technology Innovation, Ran Baxi Award, and the O.P. Bhasan Award in the field of health and medical sciences. He is the founding editor-in-chief of the British medical journal Innovations. He has been awarded the Padma Shri and the UNESCO Equatorial Guinea International Prize for Research in Life Sciences at Paris. Professor Bhargava's scientific spirit, innovative thinking, global perception, and deep concern for serving the poor has earned him good reputation. Under his visionary leadership, we are sure that ICMR and Department of Health Research will reach further heights. In recognition of his path-breaking and seminal contributions to the fields of biomedical innovation, medical education, and medical research, GITAM feels proud to honor this great scientist of unmatched caliber and commitment. Mr. Chancellor, with a deep sense of appreciation for his distinguished contributions to the field of medicine, may I request you to be so kind as to confer the honorary degree of Doctor of Science on Professor Balram Bhargava. Thank you.
In their name and on behalf of the Board of Management of GITAM, deemed to be university, I confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Science in this university. And in token thereof, you have been presented with the diploma and authorize you to wear the gown and the hood ordained as the insignia of your degree.
chief guest's address.
Let Professor Balram Bhargava address the convocation.
Honorable dignitaries on the dais, graduating students, parents of students, teachers, faculty, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed an honor to be honored by a university which is after the name of Gandhi. It is indeed an honor. And I always like to invoke Gandhi when I talk of education or graduation or teaching or literature or music or medicine or sciences. So I often ask a question: what has India done well since the last 70 years of independence? And people get up and say, India has done well in IT and mobile. And they stop there. I ask them, what else has India done well since independence, since 70 years? Someone will get up and say, India has done well in cricket and Bollywood. And they stop there. I ask some science students, then some of them come up and say, well, India has done well in space. India has done well in nuclear program. And India has become self-sufficient in space and nuclear. But what I keep asking and people don't talk about is India has done well in the Green Revolution. I belong to a generation when we had to miss a meal, we were asked Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan movement by Lal Bahadur, our Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri. We had to miss a meal because we had shortage of food grains. And now we have the Green Revolution, which has revolutionized the food grain production. We used to import food grains under the Colombo Plan and the Public Law 480 Plan from America and Australia. And that has changed. That is what India has contributed in the last 70 years. We have contributed immensely in the White Revolution. We have seen the Milk Revolution happen right in front of us. And we have seen the champions of the White Revolution. When it comes to healthcare, people don't say we have done well. Our generation has done well in healthcare in the sense that no one has to go out of this country for any treatment. This was not the case before 1980, before 1975. People had to even go for bypass surgeries outside. We have done that phenomenally well in the sense that people have started coming from outside different parts of the world for treatment to this country. Having said that, our healthcare has done phenomenally well. We still have two major areas in healthcare which need improvement. One is the Universal Health Coverage Program, which is to provide healthcare to all, not only those who can afford it. And that is a huge, big ambition which the present government is trying to tackle by the Ayushman Bharat program, which has two pillars, one of establishing 150,000 primary health centers or wellness centers in different parts of the country, upgrading the 30,000 primary health centers and the sub-centers to wellness centers. And the second pillar is making affordable secondary and tertiary care to 5 crore population families at 10 crore families at 5 lakhs per year, which is more than 50 crore of the population of this country. Nearly half the population is going to benefit by this pillar of universal health coverage. So the second challenge, first was universal health coverage, and the second challenge which our country faces is the emergency medicine systems. States like yours have done phenomenally well in setting up the ambulance service and the emergency systems, but all over India, northern parts of India, the emergency health system need to be set up properly so that they have a proper standard operating procedures and triage for patient care for emergencies. Now, the other point which people don't talk about where India has done phenomenally well is the pharma industry. We have the generic drugs being exported to most parts of the world. And if you look at more than 60% of the medications in the United States of America are of Indian origin, high quality, and are accepted the world over. Now, this is a huge, great achievement that has been done by generations, right from the Yusuf Hamid's generation, where they started the Cipla, to the Biocon generation, which is now. So there has been a huge pharma industry which has set up in this country because of trained chemists that were there and the science that was there in this country over the last 70 years. And that has established the system of chemistry in this country. Now, having said that, we are still having a lot of problems, but as an Indian, I think we are genetically endowed. We have something in us that we are capable to innovate, capable to solve. We have not yet exploited this genetic endowment of ours. We are blessed naturally to be able to solve problems. And that is what I urge the new generation passing out, that you people are genetically endowed to be solving problems for the problems of the society and of the poor at large. Because you, as Indians, we have something in us which I do not find in other societies. We have the ability to solve problems, but we solve them gradually. We wait a lot till the problem reaches a tremendous level, and then we try to solve those problems. But when we solve them in a cheaper, in a better, in a scalable manner which is innovative. If you can look at the examples of our solving the problems innovatively, the first example that comes to my mind is our struggle for independence. It was cheap, scalable, affordable, and no bloodshed. People scaled it up. It was taken up in South Africa, other countries, and that was the program. Similarly, we have, as I have talked about, that we have solved problems in the green revolution, in the space, in the nuclear, in the mass transport system, our railways network, our banking, resilient banking systems, our national programs, whether it be national health programs or the national energy programs or the national agriculture programs, they have all been innovative. We have also done phenomenally well in Bollywood, and I don't want to give any examples because we have conquered the world by a soft power of that. But the new frontier in the sunrise industry that I see for a university like this is medical device innovation. This is a university where you have an engineering school, you have a medical school, you have a dental school, you have a nursing college, you have a hospital, you have an arts college, you have people from humanities, all philosophy, Gandhian philosophy, all working under one umbrella. And that, I would say, was the vision of the Banaras Hindu University, and I think that is this is the second university which is replicating that model. When we look at large universities across the world, we find that they have all these colleges under one umbrella, and people have to get out of their silos, talk to philosophers, talk to engineers, talk to doctors, combine the abilities, combine the learnings, sit down in the evening and come up with solutions. A problem of a doctor will be very different from a problem of a nurse, will be very different from a problem of an engineer. If solve the problem of a patient by some engineering inputs, I think that is phenomenal. The program that is, I would encourage you to start. And that is what we started at All India Institute of Medical Sciences along with IIT Delhi. We started a small program called Bio Design, where we take 2 engineers one doctor, and one designer. All four form a team and live together for 1.5 to 2 years, move in different parts of the hospital, in the intensive care units, talk to doctors, physicians, nurses, ward boys, cleaners, and go to the villages, to the primary health centers, and come up with unmet clinical needs or the gaps. Identify those gaps, and then they sit together and solve those problems from an engineering perspective, from a physician's perspective, from a designer's perspective. You talk to a surgeon, he says, I need a forceps. I've been operating with this forceps, but if it was 10 degrees more bent, I would be much happier. I could approach the different parts of the brain more easily. I have had this in my head for the last 40 years, but he has never sorted it. Once he talks to the engineer will make that forceps and give it to him, and you try it out. And then he finds it. So such are the ideas, such are the innovations which lead to new technology development, which could be relevant to the world. Now here I want to put one point, that we have to rise from teaching to giving knowledge, to publishing, to patenting, to giving to society. I think these are the steps which everyone would like to go through. And if you look at patents, late 1800s, we had Thomas Edison, inventor of the bulb, patent about 150 patents from 1870s to 1900s or so. And his philosophy was, I have to patent a thing to sell it. Our philosophy is Gandhian philosophy. Between every man's need, between every man's greed, there has to be some need. So you solve the problem of need, but don't be greedy. So have a thin line between what I call Gandhian innovation and Edisonian innovation. And to put a point out here, there is the first, Indians were never patenting things. The first patent that was ever filed was by Sir J.C. Bose. So J.C. Bose had invented the radio, but he did not believe in patenting it, and Marconi patented it in Italy. Later, he had many more ideas and many more publications, and he's never visited to the United States, and he says, I am against the patenting in a big way. But his patent papers were carried by Swami Vivekananda in 1903 when he went for the World Religion Assembly, and and he filed the patent on behalf of Sir J.C. Bose. So that was the first ever patent filed by an Indian. So just to put things in perspective, that we traditionally have been givers and have not bothered about patenting and all those things. But we need to have a delicate balance between giving and innovating. So innovation has to be a balance between Gandhian and Edisonian innovation. We are concentrating a lot on discovery science, but we have to move more towards solution science. And I would urge you that this university, this country is your karmabhumi, and I wish you all set to create value systems, to create behavioral change in the population at large, so that you can use your resilience, your imagination, and sort out the challenges to meet the society. And I wish you all the very, very, very best. Thank you so much.
Admission of Shri Peri Ravi Kumar to the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters.
Let Shri Peri Ravi Kumar be now presented.
Mr. Chancellor, I deem it an honor and a privilege to present Shri Peri Ravi Kumar, an accomplished writer and renowned poet of Telugu literature. Born on the 15th of June 1964 in Visakhapatnam, Shri Ravi Kumar completed his BSc in Mathematics, Physics and Chemistry in 1984 from Mrs. ABN College, Andhra University, and later acquired MA Sanskrit in 2010 from Osmania University and MA Telugu in 2013 from Andhra University. Having qualified in the Civil Services examination in the year 1989, Sri Ravi Kumar was selected for the Indian Defence Accounts Service. He served in the Defence Accounts Service for 21 years from 1989 to 2010 in various capacities. His latest posting was in the rank of Joint Secretary to the Government of India. Sri Ravi Kumar took voluntary retirement in 2010 from the Indian Defence Accounts Service to dedicate himself to the field of Telugu literature. Sri Ravi Kumar has made his distinct mark in Telugu literature through sheer dint of merit, discipline, and devotion to work. A writer and poet of extraordinary talent and astounding intellect, he has authored several literary works and poems on contemporary themes. Some of his writings which are important contributions to Telugu literature are Padya Vidya, a learner in Telugu prosody. This is a major work dealing with the rules and regulations of Telugu poetry. Written as a self-learning manual on the art of poem writing in Telugu, the book explains rules about various Sanskrit and Telugu meters in a lucid style, giving examples in the ancient and modern kavyas. This book is a guiding light for Telugu poets. Kavya Kaumudi, a remarkable collection of poems. Sri Nrusimhodaharanam, a long poem in metric verses unique to Telugu called Udaharana Prakriya. Ananta GITAM, a long poem in Mutyala Saram meter that explains the continuity of the universe in poetic ways. Sri Ravi Kumar also performed Ashtavadhanams, which is a literary feat unique to the Telugu language. He served as conducting Pandit or Sanchalaka in many Ashta and Shatavadhanams. He has been the star of distinguished literary gatherings and has been acclaimed for his lectures on various kavyas and literary subjects in various sabhas organized throughout Andhra Pradesh. Indeed, GITAM feels proud to honor this worthy son of the soil who has been enriching Telugu literature for almost a decade now. Mr. Chancellor, with a deep sense of appreciation for his distinguished contributions to the field of Telugu literature, may I request you to be so kind as to confer the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters on Sri Peri Ravi Kumar. Thank you.
In the name and on behalf of the Board of Management of GITAM, deemed to be university, I confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters, D.Litt, in this university. And in token thereof, you have been presented with this diploma, and I authorize you to wear the gown and hood ordained as the insignia of your degree.
Response by Shri Peri Ravi Kumar.
My greetings to the convocational gathering on this day and the students having received their degrees. 2 years ago, in the 7th convocation of this university, my son, named Krishna Maitreya, has received his BTech degree sitting there. And today, it is providential that I have received the degree of Doctor of Letters D.Litt from this premier academic institution. On this occasion, very briefly, I have 2 points to make. One about my literary works, and 2, a point of advice to the student community. ప్రాచీన శాస్త్రములు, మన భారతీయమైన వాంగ్మయములో ప్రాచీన శాస్త్రములు ఎన్నో మహా విషయాలను చెప్పే. అయితే వాటిని ఇవాళ అర్థం చేసుకోవటానికి గురుముఖతః నేర్చుకుంటే కానీ కుదరని పరిస్థితి. కానీ ఇవాళ గురుముఖతః నేర్చుకునే అవసరం వీలు మనకు లేదు. అందువలన చాలా ప్రొఫెషన్స్లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి తెలుగు సాహిత్యంలో, వాంగ్మయంలో, సంస్కృతంలో అనేక విషయాలు నేర్చుకోవటానికి ప్రాచీన శాస్త్ర సంప్రదాయాలని నేటి తరానికి, నేటి విద్యార్థులకు అర్థమయ్యే విధంగా ఒక గ్రంథాన్ని రచించాలి అని ఒక మహాసంకల్పం జరిగి, నేను 2010లో నా సర్వీస్ నుంచి వాలంటరీ రిటైర్మెంట్ తీసుకుని అప్పటి నుంచి కృషి చేసి ఈ మహాగ్రంథము పద్య విద్య అన్న బృహత్ గ్రంథము 1200 పేజెస్ ఉన్న ఈ గ్రంథాన్ని రచించాను. ఇది ఇంజనీరింగ్ ఆఫ్ పోయట్రీ. అంటే ఒక పద్యంలో ఉన్న రూల్స్ అండ్ రెగ్యులేషన్స్ని ఎదుర్కొంటా కూర్చుని ఒక గురువు చెప్తే ఎలా ఉంటుందో ఆ విధంగా సంకల్పం చేసి, కృషి చేసి సమస్త తెలుగు వాంగ్మయాన్ని, 1000 ఏళ్ల తెలుగు వాంగ్మయాన్ని నా కంటితో నేను ప్రత్యక్షముగా చదివి అర్థం చేసుకుని, సమస్త తెలుగు సంస్కృత శాస్త్రములను అర్థం చేసుకుని వ్రాసినటువంటి గ్రంథం. దీనికి సాహిత్య లోకములో ఒక ప్రతిష్ట ఏర్పడినది. ఈ ఏర్పడినది దానికి గీతం విశ్వవిద్యాలయం వారు ఈ గౌరవాన్ని ఇవ్వటం చాలా చాలా ఆనందదాయకం. చాలా కృతజ్ఞతావహంగా, సవినయంగా నేను ఈ గౌరవాన్ని స్వీకరించాను. ఈ సందర్భంగా ఒక పీస్ ఆఫ్ అడ్వైస్ అని చెప్పాను విద్యార్థులకు. ఇవాళ మీరందరూ డిగ్రీలు తీసుకుని ప్రపంచంలోకి అడుగు పెడుతున్నారు. మీ వృత్తులలో అనేకమైన స్థానాలను సాధిస్తారు భావి కాలములో. ఇక్కడ తెలుసుకోవాల్సినది, గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సినది, నేర్చుకోవాల్సినది ఏమిటి అంటే, ఎప్పుడూ కూడా చాలామంది లోకంలో ఒకసారి ఉద్యోగం వచ్చిన తర్వాత అది ఎంత పెద్ద ఉద్యోగం అయినా సరే చదువు అన్నదాన్ని పక్కన పెడతారు. కేవలం ఆ ఉద్యోగానికి సంబంధించిన చదువు మాత్రమే చదువుకుంటూ, ఆ జాబ్ స్కిల్స్ని డెవలప్ చేసుకుంటూ అలా దానికి సంబంధించిన చదువుతారు తప్ప ఒరిజినల్గా చదువు అనేది పక్కన పెడతారు. అలా కాకుండా నిత్య విద్యార్థిలా ఉండండి. నిత్యము చదువుకున్నటువంటి విద్యార్థిగా ఉంటే, మీకు ఏ సబ్జెక్ట్ ఇష్టమైతే ఆ సబ్జెక్ట్ని చదువుకుంటూ ఉంటే, అంటే మీ పరీక్షలకు ముందు రోజు ఎంత శ్రద్ధతో, ఏకాగ్రతతో చదివారో అదే శ్రద్ధతో, ఏకాగ్రతతో జీవితంలో కొంత భాగం, ప్రతిరోజు కొంత భాగం జీవన పర్యంతము కూడా చదువుతూ ఉంటే, జీవనం అంతా కూడా విద్యార్థిగా ఉంటే మన మేధ, బుద్ధి నిత్య ప్రకాశమానంగా ఉంటుంది. ఏ వృత్తి చేస్తే ఆ వృత్తిలో పనికొస్తుంది. ఇది చేస్తూ ఇలాగ నిత్య విద్యార్థిగా ఉండడం అంటే కేవలం సాహిత్యం అనే కాదు, మీ ఇష్టం వచ్చిన సబ్జెక్ట్ చదవండి. అయితే ఈ సాహిత్యంలో, వాంగ్మయంలో అనేకములైన విషయములు ఉన్నాయి. బయోగ్రఫీస్ చదవండి. మహానుభావులు, మహాపురుషులైన వాళ్ళు, లోకోపకారం చేసిన వాళ్ళ బయోగ్రఫీస్ చదవండి. సాహిత్యం చదవండి. బయోగ్రఫీస్ ఎందుకు చదవాలి అంటే, మహానుభావులైనటువంటి వాళ్ళు ఆకాశం నుంచి నేల మీదకి దిగి కొన్ని మంచి పనులు చేసి వెళ్ళిపోయిన వాళ్ళు కాదు. వాళ్ళు కూడా ఈ నేల మీద నుంచి సామాన్యుల వలె జీవించి సామాన్యులుగా ఉంటూనే మహాకార్యములు చేసిన వాళ్ళు. గ్రేట్ మెన్ ఆర్ నాట్ బార్న్ గ్రేట్ బట్ ఆర్ మేడ్ గ్రేట్ అని అంటారు. అంటే ఒక మంచి ఉదాహరణ చెప్పాలి అంటే, గాంధీజీ, మహాత్మా గాంధీ, ఆయన సామాన్యులలో సామాన్యుడు, మహాత్ములలో మహాత్ముడు. సామాన్యులలో సామాన్యుడు కనుకనే మహాత్ములలో మహాత్ముడయ్యాడు. అలాగే మీరు ఎవరిని తీసుకున్నా సరే, ఐజాక్ న్యూటన్ అయితేనే, ఆల్బర్ట్ ఐన్స్టీన్, స్టీఫెన్ హాకింగ్, ఇలాంటి వాళ్ళ శ్రీనివాస రామానుజం, ఇలాంటి వాళ్ళ బయోగ్రఫీస్, ఆటోబయోగ్రఫీస్ చదవండి. దానివలన మనం ఏమిటి చేయగలం, మనకి తోచినంత, మనకి చేతనైనంత మనం ఏమిటి చేయగలం, నిత్యము మన ప్రత్యగ్ర భాసమానమైన బుద్ధితో ఎలా మనం చేయగలం అని మనకి తెలుస్తుంది. సాహిత్యం చదవండి. సాహిత్యం అంటే తెలుగు సాహిత్యమే కానక్కర్లేదు, హిందీ లేదా ఇంగ్లీష్ ఏది, విశ్వ సాహిత్యాన్ని చదవండి. సాహిత్యం సమాజానికి దర్పణం. సమాజంలో మీరు అడుగు పెడుతున్నారు. మోస్ట్ కాంప్లెక్స్ ఎవర్ మేడ్ అండ్ ఎవర్ బీయింగ్ మేడ్ మెషిన్ ఈజ్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్, హ్యూమన్ మైండ్, హ్యూమన్ బిహేవియర్. అది అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి అంటే సాహిత్యం చదవాలి. సాహిత్యం ద్వారా సమస్త ప్రపంచాన్ని మీరు తెలుసుకోవచ్చు. సాహిత్యం ద్వారా హ్యుమానిటీ అనేది మనలో వస్తుంది. ఎప్పుడూ హృదయం చల్లగా శాంతమయంతో శాంతిగా ఉండాలి. అంటే ఇతరుల పట్ల ఒక సమత్వ భావన కలిగి ఉండాలి. కానీ బుద్ధి మాత్రం ఎప్పుడు శాంతంగా ఉండకూడదు. బుద్ధి ఎప్పుడు నిత్యము జ్వలిస్తూ ఉండాలి. హృదయం శాంతంగా ఉండాలి. ఇది సాధ్యం అవ్వాలి అంటే సాహిత్యంతో సాధ్యం అవుతుంది. మీరు ప్రొఫెషన్స్లో అది ఇంజనీరింగ్, ఆర్ట్స్, సైన్స్, మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఏదైనా సరే అందులో ఉన్నత స్థానాన్ని పొందుతారు. ఉన్నత జీవనాన్ని జీవిస్తారు ఎవరైనా సరే. కానీ సాహిత్యం కూడా ఉంటే ఆ ఉన్నతత్వముతో పాటు ఉత్తమ జీవనాన్ని కూడా పొందుతారు. ఈ ఉన్నతము ఉత్తమము అయిన జీవనాన్ని పొందాలి అంటే సాహిత్యాన్ని కూడా చదవండి. నిత్యము విద్యార్థిలా ఉండి ఈ ప్రపంచానికి మనం ఏమిటి చేయగలం అన్న నిత్యము చేసే ప్రయత్నంతో ఉండడం చాలా అవసరం అని ఈ సందర్భంగా ఈ విద్యార్థి లోకానికి ఒక మాటగా చెప్పి ఈ డిగ్రీని నాకు ఇవాళ ఇచ్చినటువంటి విశ్వవిద్యాలయం వారికి మరొక మారు కృతజ్ఞతలు చెప్తూ సెలవు తీసుకుంటున్నాను. మీరు ఈ తప్పనిసరిగా ఈ నిత్య విద్యార్థిగా ఉంటారు అని భావిస్తూ, ఆశిస్తూ, ఆశీర్వదిస్తూ స్వస్తి. జై హింద్.
Presentation of the Best Researcher Awards.
Let the recipients of the Best Research Award be now presented.
Mr. Chancellor, permit me to present to you the candidates for the award of Best Researcher. Dr. YVVSN Murthy, Dr. Edada Veera Venkata Satyanarayana Murthy, an Associate Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, GITAM Institute of Technology, has done his PhD from Andhra University in 2009. He started his professional career in GITAM as Assistant Professor in 2008 and rose to the position of Associate Professor in 2013. Dr. Murthy has made commendable contributions in the area of alternate fuels and engine combustion. He has completed a major research project from the Department of Science and Technology worth of rupees 50 lakhs. He has also offered services to Loris Labs and Indian Navy through 3 consultancy projects worth of rupees 6 lakhs. His intense passion for research in automobiles enabled him to file a patent in bio-based vegetable gear oil lubricants. Dr. Murthy's diligence and deep insight in the fields of alternate fuels and engine combustion are reflected in his 15 international publications in Elsevier journals. Dr. Murthy serves as reviewer for several international journals like Royal Society of Publishing, European Society Journal, and the Journal of Engineering Sciences and Technology. One young researcher has obtained his doctoral degree under his able guidance. In recognition of Dr. YVVSN Murthy's meritorious research, GITAM deemed to be university confers on him with the Best Researcher Award for the year 2018 at the 9th Convocation. Dr. R. Jnana Prasunna. Professor R. Jnana Prasunna is currently the head Department of Microbiology and Food and Science Technology at GITAM Institute of Science. With nearly 15 years of experience at GITAM, Professor Prasunna has interest in research in the field of cyanobacterial biodiversity, carbon sequestration, and fungal enzymes. Her contributions in the field can be seen in the form of 2 major research projects sanctioned by UGC and 1 research project sanctioned by Ministry of Earth Sciences worth of rupees 58 lakhs. Under her guidance, 7 scholars have been awarded PhDs and MPhil degrees, and 6 scholars are pursuing. She has also guided students in SRF projects ICMR and PDF projects UGC. Professor Prasunna has published 30 research papers in various journals, including the Springer, with a range of impact factor from 0.5 to 3.32. In recognition of Professor Jnana Prasunna's meritorious research, GITAM, deemed to be university, confers on her the Best Researcher Award for the year 2018 at the 9th Convocation. Dr. S.S. Prasad Rao, Professor of Finance at GITAM Institute of Management. Dr. S.S. Prasad Rao is presently the Director, Center for Learning and Sustainability. Having a rich experience of 28 years in teaching and research, Professor Prasad Rao held several administrative positions in GITAM, such as Director, Academic Affairs, Dean and Director of Hyderabad Business School, Director, Internal Quality Assurance Cell, and Director, GITAM Center for Distance Learning. Mr. Rao has served as the Secretary and Chairman of the Association of Indian Management Schools AP Chapter, and he is also the member of Advisory Board of the Indian Management Researcher, a biannual journal of HBS. Professor Prasad Rao has published 23 research papers in various national and international journals, besides authoring 4 books. Under his guidance, 4 PhDs and 1 MPhil degree have been awarded, and he is currently supervising 6 research scholars. Professor Prasad Rao is the recipient of Dronachari Award presented by the International Knowledge and Opportunities Network, Mahatma Gandhi Gold Medal Award for Outstanding Individual Achievement in Education and Research by GEPRA, Lifetime Achievement Award for Education Excellence by Association for Economic Growth and Social Development, Innovative Leaders in Business Schools for Directors by Lemon Bridge Research and Innovation. In recognition of Professor S.S. Prasad Rao's meritorious research and brilliant academic record, GITAM, deemed to be university, confers on him with the Best Researcher Award for the year 2018 at the 9th Convocation.
Message by the Honorable Chancellor.
ఈనాటి 9వ వార్షిక పట్టాభిషేక మహోత్సవానికి చేసినటువంటి ప్రొఫెసర్ భార్గవ్ గారికి, అదేవిధంగా ప్రొఫెసర్ రవికుమార్ గారికి, గీతం విశ్వవిద్యాలయం వైస్ ఛాన్సలర్ ప్రసాదరావు గారికి, ప్రో వైస్ ఛాన్సలర్, వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఆఫ్ గీతం యూనివర్సిటీ మై ఫ్రెండ్ గంగాధరరావు గారికి, ఆసీనులై ఉన్నటువంటి గీతం మేనేజ్మెంట్ వారికి, ఈ సభకు ఇచ్చేసినటువంటి అతిథులకు, ఆహ్వానితులకు, అధ్యాపకులకు, విద్యార్థులకు అందరికీ వందనాలు, శుభాభివందనాలు. ఏ దేశమేగినా ఎందు కాలిడినా మరొక తల్లి భూమి భారతని. అదేవిధంగా ఎన్ని భాషలు నేర్చినా, ఎన్ని పుస్తకాలు రాసినా, ఏ దేశాలు ఎగినా మాతృభాషను మాత్రం మనం మర్చిపోకూడదు. విషయంలో however, let me switch into English, because GITAM is, in a sense, a cosmopolitan university. We have students coming across from different parts of the country, and some even from abroad. The other day, as I was walking down from my office, I ran into 2 young ladies. They are from Afghanistan. So we have people here from all around. Therefore, let me switch to English and say a few words that mean so much to me. I believe violence has outlived its purpose. It can only cause self-destruction. Even small countries like North Korea have enough potential to reach out and destroy part of the United States of America. If such is the case, you see Donald Trump trying to make peace with the president of North Korea. This brings back to us the memories of the father of our nation, the man after whom GITAM is named. GITAM is the Gandhi Institute. He is the prophet. He is the one who gave us the mantra of ahimsa. We need every day to chant the mantra of ahimsa. We must drill the ethics of nonviolence into our children as parents, into our students as teachers, and into the very leadership of the country. By their behavior, our leaders must show that the only solution for the survival of humankind is adopting the ethic of nonviolence. And therefore, I wish to remind the graduates of GITAM University, I call it Pattabhishekam. మన పేరు గారు అంతకంటే మంచి పదవి ఏదైనా ఇస్తే చెప్పచ్చు. మీకు పట్టాలని ఇచ్చేటువంటి రోజు, అందుచేత నేను దీన్ని పట్టాభిషేకం ఈరోజు మీ అందరికీ పట్టాభిషేకం. గీతం యూనివర్సిటీ తరఫున యాజ్ ఎ ఛాన్సలర్ నా తరఫున మీ అందరికీ నా అభివందనాలు, శుభాకాంక్షలు. మీరు ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళినా ఏం చేసినా మీ యూనివర్సిటీని మీ మైండ్లో జ్ఞాపకం పెట్టుకోండి. As I said, violence outlived its purpose. The time has come we should chant the mantra of peace. As you see, in many of our functions, at the end of it we say, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. This is a big, a lasting message for all of us. This chanting of mantra of ahimsa is very important. What does the ahimsa mean? It does not mean simply refraining from killing others. It goes even beyond destroying the environment. Ahimsa is a positive force. As a positive force, it is love. Love has some kind of a contamination effect. If we love one, he loves you. Not only you, he loves others. This spreads. This spreads is nothing else. This virus of love is what we have to spread all around. And as I said, ahimsa is a very positive force. It's not living the life of a hermit, living a reclusive life. It is involved in selfless service. Selfless service to others who are in need. Mahatma was never tired of saying, hands that help are holier than the lips that pray. Hands that help are holier than the lips that pray. You may chant slokas and read from Vedas and all that. Serve your fellow human being. That, I think, in itself is great. It is selfless service. Service qua service. It is for the sake of service. Only such service that transcends the ego is genuine. Service with self at the center is spurious. It is pseudo. It masquerades, but it is not service. True service is love, loving the others as you love yourself. In fact, loving others more than you love yourself. The Mahatma has proclaimed that his life was his message. What does that mean? There is no divorce between what you think, what you do, what you say. These must be synchronized. You say what you think and do what you think. These all three should be synchronized. This is Mahatma's message. It is the message that we should learn, at least to implement to a degree, because none of us are Mahatmas, none of us are able to do it the way he had done, but we must try to do our little bit. Mahatma Gandhi, in his lifetime, did not receive a Nobel Prize. This is the grandest, biggest blunder that the Nobel Committee made. But many of the others who followed the Gandhian path, Nelson Mandela and many others, they received Nobel Prizes. What tribute can be more, better, effective than that your followers getting what you should have gotten? To conclude briefly, I would like to repeat and re-emphasize that there is no alternative to the ethics of nonviolence to save humankind from self-destruction. As teachers, we should drill into the minds of our students the mantra of ahimsa. It should be a ritual, a daily exercise. Those in public life should display nonviolence in their conduct. They should be an example of nonviolence, not violence. Satyagraha is not creating trouble. Satyagraha is purifying yourself to realize the self within. Mahatma Gandhi believed that man is a composite of the animal and the spiritual. Animal leads to violence. Suppress that. Cultivate the spiritual. That was his message. That I think somehow those of you who have the benefit of being students of Gandhi Institute of Technology and Management have learned to at least a little degree. And when you go out, serve, not only serve yourself, you serve your family, of course, but more importantly, serve the society. Serving the society is more than serving yourself, serving your family. May I wish you all good luck and be champions of peace, liberty, and ahimsa. God bless you.
Pledge.
Do you sincerely promise and declare that if admitted to the degrees and diplomas for which you are individually and severally candidates and for which you have been recommended, you will, in your daily life and conversation, conduct yourself as become members of this great university named after Mahatma Gandhi? Do you promise that to the utmost of your opportunity and ability you will support and promote the cause of sound learning and set an example of high principles and conduct? I must hear you loud. Do you promise that you will, as far as you can, uphold and advance social progress and well-being of your fellow men? Do you promise that you faithfully and carefully fulfill the duties of the profession that you are trained for, and that you will on all occasions maintain their purity and reputation, that you will never deviate from the straight path of their honorable exercise by making your knowledge subservient to unworthy ends? Let the candidates for the degrees and diplomas be now presented.
Presentation of degrees and diplomas. Presentation of Best PhD Thesis Award.
Let the recipient of the Best PhD Thesis Award be now presented.
Mr. Chancellor, permit me to present to you the candidate for Professor M. Gangadhar Rao Best PhD Thesis Award, Ms. Usha Gampala, Faculty of Science. Dr. Usha Gampala is currently Team Lead Level 2 at Fishava Communications Limited, Hyderabad. She obtained her Masters in Microbiology from Andhra University and MBA in Health Services Management from SUNY IT, New York, USA. Dr. Usha Gampala has more than 15 years experience of working in national and international institutes, industries such as National Institute of Health, Novartis Healthcare Private Limited, Fishava Communications Limited, and Harvard University. She has research experience in the fields of neuroscience, developmental biology, cystic fibrosis, and microbiology. She is well experienced in providing consulting services in writing scientific and commercial documents to top pharma companies. Dr. Usha Gampala was awarded PhD degree in GITAM University for her thesis entitled Thrombocytopenia, Molecular Mechanisms and Alternative Therapies. Her findings published in high impact factor, peer-reviewed journals are important for megakaryocyte maturation and differentiation. In recognition of Dr. Usha Gampala's quality research, her doctoral thesis has been selected for Professor Gangadhar Rao Best Thesis Award for the year 2017-18.
Admission to the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Technology, and Bachelor of Technology in Engineering.
Mr. Chancellor, permit me to present to you, in accordance with the grace of the Board of Management just passed, the candidates whose names are herewith submitted for admission to the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Technology, and Bachelor of Technology in Engineering of GITAM, deemed to be University. Faculty of Engineering, Doctor of Philosophy, PhD in Civil Engineering, G. Tirupati Naidu. PhD in Computer Science and Engineering, Yugandhar Garapati. PhD in Computer Science and Engineering, M. Subramanya Sharma. PhD in Computer Science and Engineering, Tarigopala V.S. Sriram. PhD in Electronics and Communication Engineering, V.A. Shankar Ponnapalli. PhD in Information Technology, SVS Santi. Master of Technology, President Gold Medal for overall first ranker from all branches of MTech and first ranker in MTech Power Systems and Automation, Gaddipati Geeta Ravali. First ranker in MTech Embedded Systems, Jammanapalli Srija. First ranker in MTech Computer Science and Technology, Komal Kashyap. First ranker in MTech CAD/CAM, Azam Nawaz. First ranker in MTech Machine Design, Bhadragiri Manoj. First ranker in MTech Structural Engineering and Natural Disaster Management, Pusala Tejasri. First ranker in MTech VLSI Design, K. Surya Praveen Kumar. First ranker in MTech Industrial Engineering and Management, Bhagavatul Hari Krishna. First ranker in MTech Foods Processing and Technology, Bhiman Sudikshita. First ranker in MTech Data Science, Kondisetti Anjana Devi. Bachelor of Technology, President Gold Medal for overall first ranker from all branches of BTech GITAM, Visakhapatnam, Pusapati Abhishek Verma. And President Gold Medal for first ranker in BTech Electronics and Communication Engineering, Pusapati Abhishek Verma. Dr. Kolluri Lakshmi Gold Medal for top ranker among girl students of all branches of engineering at GITAM Visakhapatnam campus, instituted by Sri Kumar Kolluri, USA, Ankrita Srinivas. Sri K.R. Subramanyam Gold Medal for first ranker of BTech in Civil Engineering at Visakhapatnam campus, instituted by Sri K. Ramachandra Rao, alumnus of GITAM Institute of Technology 1985-89 batch, Ankrita Srinivas. President Gold Medal for joint winners of first rank in BTech Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Vindula Ravikumar and Tamminana Sri Mayur. Dr. ABJ Abdul Kalam Gold Medal for Best Outgoing Mechanical Engineering Graduate from GIT GITAM Visakhapatnam, instituted by Conditioning Monitoring Society of India, Pratimala Venugopal. President Gold Medal for first ranker in BTech Biotechnology, Janapareddy Amulya. President President Gold Medal for first ranker in BTech Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering, Sargandam Ram Sai Uttej. President Gold Medal for first ranker in BTech Information Technology, A.V. Sridurga. President Gold Medal for First Ranker in BTech Industrial Engineering, Venkata Sai Srinath Purijala.
In the name and on behalf of the Board of Management of GITAM, deemed to be university, I admit you to the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Technology, and Bachelor of Technology and Engineering in this university. And in token thereof, you have been presented with these diplomas, and I authorize you to wear the gown and hood obtained as insignia of your degrees.
Admission to the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration Integrated, Master of Human Resource Management, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Analytics, Bachelor of Business Administration, Management Accounting, and BCom Honors.
Mr. Chancellor, permit me to present to you, in accordance with the grace of the Board of Management just passed, the candidates whose names are herewith submitted for admission to the degrees of Doctors of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration Integrated, Master of Human Resource Management, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Analytics, Bachelor of Business Administration, Management Accounting, and BCom Honors. Faculty of Management, Doctor of Philosophy, PhD in Management, S. Sai Kalyan Kumar. PhD in Management, Mohammad Feroz. PhD in Management, M. Kamakshaya. Master of Philosophy, MPhil in Management, Pooja Prasad. MBA, IMBA, BBA, BBA Business Analytics, BBA Management Accounting, and BCom Honors. Dr. MBBS Murthy, President Gold Medal for overall first ranker in Management Studies from GITAM Institute of Management, Visakhapatnam, instituted by Professor M. Gangadhar Rao, former Vice Chancellor, GITAM University, goes to Chilkuri Sai Akil. He also secured the President Gold Medal for first ranker in BBA Business Analytics. President Gold Medal for first ranker in Master of Business Administration from GITAM Institute of Management, Visakhapatnam, Sugubhavya Sai Nishita. President Gold Medal for first ranker in Bachelor of Business Administration goes to T. Sri Juhi. President Gold Medal for first ranker in BBA Management Accounting goes to K. Shravani. President Gold Medal for first ranker in BCom Honors, D. Harshini. First ranker in Master of Business Administration, CMU, from GITAM Institute of Management, Visakhapatnam, B. Vasu. First ranker in Integrated Master of Business Administration from GITAM Institute of Management, Visakhapatnam goes to P. Saujanya. First ranker in Master of Human Resource Management from GITAM Institute of Management, Visakhapatnam, M.V. Rajeshwari.
In the name and on behalf of the Board of Management of GITAM, GITAM University, I admit you to the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Business Administration, Master of Human Resource Management, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Business Administration, and BCom honors in this university. And in token thereof, you have been presented with these diplomas and authorize you to wear the gown and hood obtained as insignia of your degrees.
Admission to the Master of Arts in Applied Psychology and Bachelor of Arts, Social Science.
Mr. Chancellor, permit me to present to you, in accordance with the grace of the Board of Management just passed, the candidates whose names are herewith submitted for admission to Master of Arts, Applied Psychology and Bachelor of Arts, Social Science. President Gold Medal for the first ranker in MA Applied Psychology, Anchal Singh. K. Shastri Memorial Gold Medal for Best Outgoing Student of BA Social Science, S. Ravina Reddy.
In the name and on behalf of the Board of Management of GITAM, University, I admit you to the degrees of MA, Applied Psychology, and BA, Social Science in the university, and in token thereof, you have been presented with these diplomas, and I authorize you to wear the gown and hood obtained as insignia of your degrees.
Admission to the degrees of Master of Business Administration, International Business, MBA, International Banking and Finance, MBA, Global Logistics and Supply Chain Management, and Postgraduate Diploma in Business Analytics.
Mr. Chancellor, permit me to present to you, in accordance with the grace of the Board of the Management just passed, the candidates whose names are herewith submitted for admission to the Master of Business Administration, MBA International Business, MBA International Banking and Finance, MBA Global Logistics and Supply Chain Management, and Postgraduate Diploma in Business Analytics. President Gold Medal for overall performance in international business, K. Seshu. GITAM Teachers Gold Medal to first ranker in international business, Ms. Sandhya Rani.
in the name and on behalf of the Board of Management of GITAM, deemed to be university, I admit you to the degrees of Master of Business Administration, MBA, International Business, MBA, International Banking and Finance, MBA, Global Logistics and Supply Chain Management, and postgraduate diploma in Business Analytics in this university. And in token thereof, you have been presented with these diplomas, and I authorize you to wear the gown and hood ordained as insignia of your degrees.
Admission to the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy in Science, Master of Science, Master of Science Integrated, Master of Computer Applications, Bachelor of Computer Applications, and Bachelor of Environmental Management.
Mr. Chancellor, permit me to present to you, in accordance with the grace of the Board of Management just passed, the candidates whose names are herewith submitted for admission to the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Science, Master of Science Integrated, Master of Computer Applications, Bachelor of Computer Applications, and Bachelor of Environmental Management in GITAM deemed to be university. Faculty of Science, Doctor of Philosophy, PhD in Applied Mathematics, G. Jogarao. PhD in Chemistry, P. Murali Krishna. PhD in Chemistry, AML Punarao. PhD in Chemistry, Ravindranath Thakur. PhD in Chemistry, K. Balaji. PhD in Chemistry, B. Vinu. PhD in Biochemistry, P. Anil Kumar. PhD in Biotechnology, M. Vesalakshi. PhD in Biotechnology, Usha Gampala. PhD in Biotechnology, D. Iswar Rao. PhD in Environmental Science, B. Padmavati. PhD in Environmental Science, S. Ram Prasad. PhD in Environmental Science, Kambal Anandaraj. PhD in Physics, D. Venkatesh. PhD in Physics, CHVS Subramanya Sastri. PhD in Electronics, STLK Prasad K. PhD in Computer Science, Shamina Begum. Master of Philosophy, MPhil in Environmental Studies, K. Sunil Kumar. Slow. Master of Science, President Gold Medal for overall first ranker in MSc programs and first ranker in MSc Biochemistry, P.A. Pranati. Again, first ranker in Biochemistry, P.A. Pranati. First ranker. First ranker in MSc Applied Mathematics, Sahib Dadi Yasmin Akhtar. First ranker in MSc Biotechnology, Qazi Nazmina Farmin. First ranker in MSc Electronic Science, K. Praneet Swarup Verma. First ranker in MSc Physics, Deepanjan Banerjee. First ranker in MSc Environmental Science, Emily Das. First ranker in MSc Microbiology, Beenal Manikant. First ranker in MSc Food Science and Technology, Palkar Omkar Prakash. First ranker in Master of Science, 5-year Integrated Biotechnology, D. Venkatasomya. First ranker in Master of Computer Applications, Polygosh. First ranker in MSc Analytical Chemistry, P. Ramya. First ranker in MSc Bioinformatics, B. Vinay Kumar.
In the name and on behalf of the Board of the Management of GITAM, deemed to be University, I admit you to the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Science, Master of Science Integrated, Master of Computer Applications, Bachelor of Computer Applications, and Bachelor of Environmental Management in this university. And in token thereof, you have been presented with these diplomas, and I authorize you to wear the gown and hood ordained as insignia of your degrees.
Admission to the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Pharmacy, and Bachelor of Pharmacy.
Mr. Chancellor, permit me to present to you, in accordance with the grace of Board of Management just passed, the candidates whose names are herewith submitted for admission to the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Pharmacy, and Bachelor of Pharmacy in GITAM, deemed to be University. Faculty of Pharmacy, PhD in Pharmacy, Venkatasaya Vinay Kumar Tenneti. Master of Pharmacy, President Gold Medal for overall first ranker in MPharm, Pharmaceutical Analysis and Quality Assurance, Vasantam Lakshmi Madhuri. First ranker in M-Pharmacy, Pharmaceutical Analysis and Quality Assurance, Vasantam Lakshmi Madhuri. First ranker in M Pharmacy, Pharmaceutics, M Sivasruti. First ranker in M Pharmacy, Pharmacology, M Sirisha. Bachelor of Pharmacy, President Gold Medal for first ranker in B Pharmacy, Arabez Ali.
In the name and on behalf of the Board of Management of GITAM deemed to be university, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Architecture in this university, and in token thereof, you have presented with these diplomas and authorize you to wear the gown and hood ordained as insignia of your degrees.
Admission to the degrees of Bachelor of Architecture.
Mr. Chancellor, permit me to present to you, in accordance with the grace of the Board of Management just passed, the candidates whose names are herewith submitted for admission to the degree of Bachelor of Architecture in the GITAM deemed to be university. Faculty of Architecture, Bachelor of Architecture, President Gold Medal for the first ranker in BR, Priya S.V. Balla.
In the name and on behalf of the Board of Management of GITAM deemed to university, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Architecture of this university, and in token thereof, you have been presented with these diplomas and authorize you to wear the gown and hood ordained as insignia of your degrees.
Admission to the degrees of BA LLB Honors and BBA LLB Honors.
Mr. Chancellor, permit me to present to you, in accordance with the grace of the Board of Management just passed, the candidates whose names are herewith submitted for admission to the degrees of BA LLB Honors and BBA LLB Honors in GITAM deemed to be university. Bachelor of Law, first rankers, President Gold Medal for first ranker in BBA LLB Honors, Alekhya Annapurna Arumilli. President Gold Medal for first ranker in BA LLB Honors, Gangineni Akhila.
In the name and on behalf of the Board of Management of GITAM deemed to be university, I admit you to the degrees of BA, LLB Honors and BBA and LLB Honors in this university, and in token thereof, you have been presented with these diplomas and authorize you to wear the gown and hood ordained as insignia of your degrees.
Admission to the degrees and diplomas in absentia.
Mr. Chancellor, I now request that the candidates whose names are herewith submitted be admitted to their respective degrees and diplomas in absentia.
In the name and on behalf of the Board of Management of GITAM deemed to be university, I admit these candidates in absentia to their respective degrees and diplomas in this university, and in token thereof, permit the registrar to present them their diplomas and authorize them to wear the gown and hood ordained as the insignia of their degrees.
Signing the record of degrees and diplomas by the Chancellor. Vote of thanks.
I move that the thanks of the convocation be tendered to Professor Balram Bhargava for the address.
Dissolution of the convocation.
I now dissolve the convocation.
National Anthem. Retreat. I request the august gathering to rise and maintain silence until the procession leaves the convocation hall.